chapter paper now during the class, and every class you may have to do the exercise. Okay, so I will give 2 hours until this class ends. You have to submit it online. Okay, so please keep all your tools, your paper, your mini drafter ready. So today we'll start doing exercises. Okay. So before we go further, let's start. Let's see your grades. Let me see uh, how we can. Okay, this is very easy. Very student. Okay, here you are. Um, the grade is 764. Enemy 77, and here is your grades. Okay, the grades are given for 20 marks, and let me hide it so that no one will see this. Just check your number, and this is your grades. So um, the marks are given 20, and that will be converted for 5 marks. So the first homework will fetch you 5 grades in your final exam. I mean, total grades it is 5. But the two, two questions, each question carries 10 marks, and that marks will be converted to later to 5. So 1945745. He did not attend. He did not submit it. I don't know who is that guy. Let me see who is that person. If you don't submit, you will be losing your grade. So Muhammad Taha Muhammad Falata is not submitting his. He has not submitted his first assignment. A 0 mark, and then Taib Ali Hussain Saleh. He also did not submit, so he'll be losing his marks. Then Yusuf Khani, Abdullah Majid, and Muhammad Khalid Hussain Al Hati. These two. So totally four of you don't get the marks. Okay. And what is saying? Someone is saying that I have sent it. Okay, what's your number? I haven't seen in the blackboard. I don't know. Did you submit it properly? Blackboard gave you the that you have submitted, because in the okay 20 463. Okay, why we get bad marks? Okay, because you did very bad. All right. So those who uh, 204633, I will check your mark whether you have submitted or not. In the blackboard, if it's available, then only I can correct it. Otherwise, I cannot. You understand? Even though you submit it, I don't know. Let me check it. Let's go back to the blackboard whether we have seen yours or not. Grade center needs grading. So here is your. So the blackboard says everyone attended all this. I have corrected this. Let's see all this that don't contribute user grades. Show attempts. So everyone attended that, and let's see all users any date needs grading. There's no grades. All grades are given. So I don't know. I have given grades to all of them. Uh, let's see how many of you are given here. So these are the names who submitted, and then if it's not there in this blackboard, I cannot give you marks. You know that, because how can I check it out? Right? Okay, this is the last name, first name, username, student ID. So student ID. Okay, then total is given here. So you see, everything is given here. I can only check and give marks only here. Okay, if it's not there, I cannot help. You understand? I don't know whether you submitted or not. If you don't submit, Blackboard will not show to me, and then how can I show it? Okay, let's see which one. Uh, okay, let's see one guy whether his grades are available or not. Anyway, you give a number. Let me check again. So that 300. His number is 300. Let's see whether 300 is there or not. So like that, I can only check here. 300 is not there. 400 304 196 2040588 163. So your number is 2040. What is his number? You were saying like uh, next to the doctor. What's the grade? That's the grade actually. Don't worry. Your mark is 20 marks. That will be converted to 5 marks. So for the first assignment, you will get only 5 marks. You understand? If you get 20 out of 20, you will get 5 out of 5. Okay, so the other guy is 71783. So if you have not submitted in the blackboard, you get zero, absolutely zero. There's no way I can help you. Understand that? Within the time, if you don't submit, blackboard will not help. So you have to submit it, you know, on time. If you are late, then blackboard will not. 1783. Okay, 783 is 783. 783 is not here. Anyway, let me check. Okay, so this is the number you have submitted. Let me 783. What's your name? 783. What's your name? Put your name. And then the other guy is 20 4633. These two are missing. Let me check. If your number is not there in the, if you have not submitted to the blackboard, I cannot help. Okay, so if there's a problem when you're submitting, I have no idea. So I gave you 48 hours and I gave you two attempts. So if you don't, then that's it, you are done. Use of honey. Okay, use of honey. Okay, but it's not there. Talal. Use of honey is which number? 783 is use of honey. Okay, these two numbers I will check it. If it's not there, then I cannot. Okay, right. So these two numbers I will check it, and I will. If your number is not there, if your assignment is not there in the blackboard, I cannot help. Okay. 633. Okay, this 633 783. These two only missing. So the other all are given marks. So that's it. We stop here. Let's go back to our grade written on it. Okay, graded anonymous. Oh, that's anonymous. No problem. How much? How was your grade? How much is your grade? Send me through my email your grade. So I will check it. Okay. So this is my email ID. So everyone, if you have uh, don't just SA, just send me your grade. Let me check with the blackboard, and then I will confirm it, and I'll give you. Okay. All right. So guys, let's start our discussion today. Before we go further, time is 5:08. Let's see what we can do here. So, why many of you make mistakes in the last class? I have no idea. Everyone, I told you that most of you make mistakes because you simply draw the yeah, I'm showing it now. Okay, yeah, somebody asked how to draw it correctly. Okay, in fact I drew it a long time uh, without tools because that's was a freehand sketch, so you should not use the tools. So if you use the tools and draw perfectly, I will not give marks. You understand that? So let's start with the first exercise. It was like if you remember, let me show you the exam the workshop sorry, the homework questions. Let's see how was the homework. Okay, this was the homework. uh, Free and okay, this is the homework. So here is the homework. So I gave you an example here. Okay, I gave you example. So first check the example how this is how I wanted you to do your first homework. I need these lines and all. So this is the question. So what you should have done, you could have first made instead of this, I have, let's see insert. So first you should mark the points here, correct? So that was what I was expecting from you. So you should mark one, two, three, four. Then you join it. Then this also you join it, and the this uh, and this also you join. So first make the square, and then again this angle you have to make it, and join it. So see, this is problem with the my pen is not very good. So you have to draw it, and then once it is done, then you have to again mark these 2 points. So here the 1 point. So one, two. So then what do you do? Here another point. Okay. So you join it. So this is what you have to do. I'm drawing it approximately. So then now you have to use the your pen to draw it in the proper way. So first you have to do like join it, then okay, join it here, then join it there, then join it like this, then join these two down this. So this is how you have to do, because this is approximate almost, because my lines are not very good here, because my electronic pen is not doing well. But this is how you understand the method, right? So first draw the square, and then you mark the points and you have to draw. Once you do this procedure, you will get full marks. Otherwise, you don't. Okay. Then the second one is, here also I gave you an example how to draw this multi-view drawing. So what you have to do, this is the drawing you have to first draw. So first you decide it, and then what you have to do, first you mark this rectangle here, then finish this rectangle, and then extend this line and finish this same rectangle here, because these all are related. So you should use this exactly, and then extend this and make this. Then second step, mark this point. Third step, you draw the semicircle, and fourth, you mark the this circle, and then finally you have to make like this. So you have to make this, you know, all these steps together. Otherwise, you won't. I'm sorry. Right. So unless you did this procedure, you won't get marks. That's what my point here is. Okay. So hope you will remember this before you take any. So in this case, what shall I do? For this, first I mark this point, one, two, three, four, and then I first draw the rectangle here, and then I finish this, and then I extend this line. I extend this line, then I make another. So why it's going like this? So this is such a my. So let me, because my this is not doing well. So once you mark it, then you extend this line, and this line also extended further, and this line also extended, and this should match actually. So some of you have not matched, simply you draw it. So this should match, this and this should match actually, right? So then only you can draw. So this is how you have to make the multi-dimensional drawing. Let me show you before we go for the this class. Let me show you one multimedia file so you will understand how to draw this. Okay, I hope you have some idea now. Let me show you the multimedia file I have now. Okay, there is something. All right, there's a. Let me wait. This we have seen it, right? We have already seen it. Uh, Engineering drawings. We have seen it. Are there any questions from you? Let me check your questions. You are saying that I didn't get my homework grade. Okay, so no tools. It's wrong to draw the figure before the lines. Yeah. Without the lines, you should not draw because if you don't draw the lines, your uh, size may be wrong. You know, I'm showing one multimedia file so that you will understand. Okay. Now watch it now, so you will know. Uh, Multi-view drawing. I will show you how. Let me explain it. Before we go for it, let me check the attendance because many of you are right. All right. Share the audio. Let's see. Oh, I start recording also. I forgot. Oh my god! I start recording now. It's I will show you. So listen carefully how this multi view drawing is supposed to be made. Okay, he has made it with a graph sheet, but as professional engineering students, you should not use a graph sheet. Use your own method to make the line straight, and most of you have done well. So just listen now how you do it.
Orthographic sketch using orthographic paper. So first we're going to look at the shape. It's already shown. The front view is this one. The right view would be here, and the top view would be here. Because of the way it's drawn, I can already tell what is supposed to be the front view. Okay, so then I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Over here.
See,
2, 4,
she is making it without size, but she is making it like with a scale. So this is what we have to do. Although we don't have an idea about the dimensions, but still you have to make the proportion. So she used a paper, a graph sheet, and she did it. But what I was expecting from you, you have to do it approximately with the size. And many of you have done, but this is the proper method. So this is just for information. So you can go on. Let's see
6.
how she did.
And we
She's doing
count
the first.
over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, go over on the top here. 1, 2. And then I'm going to connect the two. Okay. Next, I'm going to draw the next part of the surface. Notice I have an object line here because it changes depth. Okay, so that's why I went ahead and drew this first part, and then I'm going to draw this next part. Okay, so I'm going to count over 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 4. On the bottom, 1, 2, 3. I can go up 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to connect those two. Right, so I'm done with the front view.
See, now how she made it? She watched it from this side and the front view, and she made it. Although she never know how much it is, but she made it like proportion. She counted here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and make it. So I did not ask you to do that. And somebody asked me whether to use the graph sheet. I said no, because what I wanted from you is to get a freehand sketch how your hands can be made you, or you can make your hands, or you can develop your own skill to draw, these freehand sketches. Okay, that's the idea. So just go on. This is the finally when you go for the second or third chapters, your final exam and midterm exam is something like this, not with the graph sheet, but probably you have to do it with the dimensions. Okay, but the idea of multi-view drawing is like this. This is what you have to do. Okay.
Okay, now I want to do the top view.
Now she's going to find top view.
I'm going to use some construction lines just to show you that I want it to project on the same lines.
This is what the construction line she's talking about. Construction lines is very important. Without construction lines, most of you get low grades. That's why they said about lines.
Okay, notice I'm going to have these lined up.
Construction line.
So the top view, I count 1, 2, 3, 4. So using on that same lines, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. I count over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to go ahead and draw this surface first. So 2, 2. So 2, 2, and 2. And then we connect these. Okay, the next edge I can see would be this one here. All right, we're going to have an edge here because we have a change of distance from here to here. So using some construction lines, I can kind of like draw those up. It's kind of hard to see these, so I'm trying to kind of sketch them.
See how important.
Right here,
see the importance of construction lines are, suppose when you see from the top, this particular rectangle will not be looks as if with the same dimensions, but it will be smaller. So that's why when you extend this construction line, you can use it in order to show it. Okay, that's the idea.
Going to have another object line. And then just like you can see this edge, I'm going to connect those. Okay. I also have a line here that's going to show up. It's from here to here. We have a change of depth. And it's going to line up right here with this construction line I already drew. Okay, so that's what my top view is going to look like. Now I'm ready to draw my right view. Again, I'm just going to go ahead and use these construction lines so that I can see where I'm going to have some edges. I want to keep those lined up. I'll start with this side of it. So it's 1, 2, 3 by 1, 2. 2, and then 3. Go ahead and finish off that edge because I have an edge here. It changes the depth from here to here. It's going to line up with those construction lines. And that's what my right side so far, the right side of the right side is going to look like. Now I have to show this. We only have a change of depth from here to here. Right? So yes, I need these object lines because from here to here is this change of depth. So I'm going to have an edge. And then on this side, it's just going to be one straight. Right? It's 2 deep. So that's what it's going to look like.
Okay. So this is what you were asked to draw, supposed to. So, in that in our previous homework, I did not give you this three dimensions, but I asked you only to draw this. So now you know how to draw this. So maybe later, in the third chapter or fourth chapter, you will draw from the three dimension to two dimensions, the two-dimensional multi-view. From the two dimensions to three dimensions, you can draw. So that is our actual objective. But what you have done is just what do you call it, an introduction to this multi-view drawing. So I hope now you understand what you have done. Okay, hopefully. So in that sense, now if you go for your the homework is pretty easy. Uh, so someone is crying. Show us the marks, sir. Very hard with no tools. Yes, sir. Everyone does, sir. Okay. Uh, all right. So now today, let's stop this thing. Whatever you have done, this is just 5 marks. So let's take the attendance first, and then we'll continue discussion for our, you know, this the second chapter. Okay. Don't worry. If you have submitted your assignment, I gave you most of you full grades, because although if you use the tools, when if somebody use the tools also, I gave marks. Okay, but if you make terrible mistakes, maybe probably you'll be. So that's why I suggest once you finish the class, I have made the recordings. Go through the records and run it and see and clear your doubts. Simply, you cannot take your assignment without attending the class or without observing the class. And I know during the class it's very difficult for you to understand. So that's why we record the entire session. So you run the session again and try to understand and then try to do it. Okay. Doctor, how do you know if I use the tool or not? I don't know. By watching it, I know, because I'm more experienced than you. I spent like 20 years in the industry, and I am a senior design engineer. I designed computers and those, so I can know that. Okay, so all right. So that's fine. Don't worry. Don't worry. I know this guy is very much worried. Don't worry. I will not punish any one of you. Do you understand that? Here I'm here to help you guys, and I will not fail you until you fail yourself. I would never, anyone. I'm always trying to help you guys. Okay? Here we are trying to learn. And maybe if you make some terrible mistake, then I still give you some marks. I will never, I won't give you zero. I don't think anyone got zero now. You get some marks at least. So don't worry. Okay? And don't take this so seriously. It's just 5 marks only, and I will give some more bonus marks also in the future. I failed this subject twice so far. Oh my God. Okay, that is terrible. Ah, really? Who was your teacher then? Anyway, that's fine. Don't worry. This time you will pass. I give my word. Okay. Don't worry, you will pass this time. That's my word. If you work a little hard, we'll make it. Don't worry. All right, guys. So please answer your attendance now. Let me show you that attendance. Don't worry, guys. Don't feel bad this way. Here we are to learn the subject, and of course, I will try to help you guys. But doesn't mean that if you make terrible mistake, you don't submit the assignment, you don't submit the homework. Means of course you will fail. Okay, I cannot give marks directly without you attend, without you try, you know that. Okay, great. All right, I'm sorry that this guy is so negative. Eh? All right, so please answer your attendance quickly, very quickly. Anas Hatim Saud Al Hamdan, Abdullah Majid Obaidullah Al Qurairi, present. Muhammad Abdul Khalik Abdullah Yahya, absent. Muhammad Abdul, okay, you're here. Abdul Aziz Sulaiman Obaid Sankhof, Abdul Aziz, present or absent? Abdul Aziz Sulaiman Obaid Sankhof, absent. Okay, Obaid Sulaiman Obaid Sankhof. Is he here? These are twins or what? Obaid, are you here? Obaid Sulaiman? Okay. Rayed Abdulaziz Uthman Al Muzal. Osama Naif Habib Allah Al Salma. Osama. Khalid Muhammad Jaber Al Bukhairi. Abdul Majid Zayed Asiri Al Zahrani. Abdul Majid, you are absent. Abdul Majid Zayed Asiri Al Zahrani. Absent. Ryan Ahmad Abdullah Aziz. Ryan, are you present or absent? Ryan is present. Ahmad Muhammad Aziz Al Nujibi. Abdul Rahman Muhammad Atalla Al Lanzi. Abdul Hadi Jallavi Abdul Hadi Al Khatani. Hasan Nasrallah Ubaidullah Al Suwaiki. Abdullah Muhammad Abdo Al Asmari. Muhammad Mansoor Hamid Nadim. Muhammad Mansoor. Suhaib Ali Hussain Saleh. Sultan Said Muhammad Abdulaziz Hussain Al Mahia. Adnan Wissam Adnan. Badr Abdullah Omar Al Amaudi. Ziyad Abdul Salam Hamadi. Asil Ali Hazan Al Zarani. Iyad Abdulaziz Awad Al Zarani. Faris Ali Hasan Abu Kamas. Yusuf Khani Abdullah Majid. Ahmad Salim Hasan Al Hatti. Ahmad Salim Hasan Al Hatti absent. Abdulaziz Abdullah Hussain Al Murshari. Talal Al Hussain Hamadi Al Sharif. Sultan Muhammad Abdul Muhanim Monim Al Salami. Al Hasan Alawi Hasan Al Safi. Abdullah Ayman Hussain Kamlo. Ali Hasan Ali Al Shahri. Okay, all present except Majid Zahid Asiri Al Zahrani. Is he present? Abdul Majid? Abdul Majid, are you present? Okay, he's present. So all present today? Good. That's very nice. Okay. So today let's start discussing about the second chapter, and let's see. It's going to be using drawing tools. So please keep all your tools ready, and I know how you can keep your paper. So the paper A3 sheet must be placed in your box, in your mini drafter like this. Okay. So please first keep all. Take everyone. You bring your uh, mini drafter open and keep the mini drafter like this. This is your mini drafter. So this is your mini drafter. Uh, Here is the scale. My line is very bad. Huh? So this another scale is here, and then this is the vertical scale. Then you put the paper A3 sheet just uh, align with this vertically, and here you have a clip or something here, or sometimes you have a clip here. So align your paper perpendicular to this, perpendicular to this, right? I don't know why my, so you see here, let's see. So first you paste the paper by using a sellotape, or in your mini drafter you have a clip on the top. You just press it, it will open close. Can you see that? uh, I'll show you. This is your mini drafter. Um, where's your mini drafter? Where's your mini drafter? Let me see whether you have the mini drafter here. Okay, this is your mini drafter. All right, so now you see one vertical scale, another one is a horizontal scale, right? So, okay, now you see there. This is your, just place your mini drafter on the table like this, and then he put a graph sheet. So you put your own A3 sheets. Either you can paste it or you can lock it, because there's a lock here and here in your. Most probably the lock will be somewhere here. Okay, the lock uh, should be somewhere here, and the paper should be aligned to the vertical scale and the horizontal scale, so that this paper must be made to be coincide or aligned with the vertical and horizontal. Do you understand what I'm trying to say here? Do it first, then we will see. Everyone, check your mini drafter and first fix your paper. Please, if you have any problem, let me know. Then only we'll do the second chapter, because today I'm going to give one more homework. So unless you do this, it will be very difficult. Now onwards, you are going to use only tools, and never again you are going to use the freehand. Okay, no more freehand sketches. From now onwards, only the tools you have to draw. Do you understand? All of you, never again you are going to use the freehand sketch. Now onwards, you are using only the tools. Okay, so first fix your paper A3 sheet on your mini drafter as shown in in your monitor. Okay, so this horizontal scale can be moved up and down. All right, so somebody keep on asking me questions. Let's see what he's asking. Okay, what the question is? Graphics. Okay, good. A3 plane. Yeah, A3 plane. No graph sheets. How to use Drafter? Okay, that's what we are doing now. How to use it? Good. Okay, graphics. Yes. So everyone, have you put the paper on the on your mini drafter as shown? Everyone. So just move your vertical scale. Move your vertical scale freely. Is it moving or not? Just over your paper. This horizontal scale should be free to move up and down, so that you can move it anywhere vertically up and down, so that you can draw a horizontal scale, a line. You understand? So now in your mini drafter, the horizontal scale is what shown here as the T square. You understand? We have a T square here, but this T square moving up and down is your mini drafter horizontal scale. You understand again? Now we see. So see how it moves. So first paste the paper and try to move the mini drafter horizontal scale up and down like this. Okay? Can you do that, everyone? Across the paper. Everyone, please fix your A3 sheet and fix it right angle to the scale, and try to move your horizontal scale up and down like I show. Is that okay? Any problems? Okay, now start drawing the margins. Remember, on the first class I mentioned on the margin you have to draw 25 mm from your right, 10 mm on the left. You understand? So use your let's say the vertical scale, or use uh, another, maybe another steel rule, then draw the, see, now this is a graphic sheet, but what you have to do is using a plain A3 sheet, draw the margins. First thing you have to do is to draw the margin. I'll always check if you have the margin, then only I give marks. If you don't draw the margins, you will be losing marks. You understand? Let me show you again. So here he drew the margin. Can you see that? But all you have is a plain sheet. So first you draw uh, the margin. So the margin should be from this right side on your left side. This is 25 mm. On the top it will be 10 mm, side 10 mm, and the bottom 10 mm. So what you do first, take the horizontal scale and mark from the top and point 10 mm. You just mark it there and draw a straight line. Then you take a scale from the vertical, here you mark it 10 mm, here 10 mm, and draw a vertical line. And here it is 25 mm, bottom 10 mm. So you have to draw this margin first. Please draw the margins, everyone. I will repeat again. Let me repeat this thing now. Please, everyone, watch it carefully. So once you check this, uh, now let me use this here. We can draw this. I will add it here, a new slide. Okay, now you see here. This is your mini drafter. So in the mini drafter, so this is your mini drafter. Okay, let's see. So in the mini drafter, take your horizontal scale and align it. So this should be 10 mm, and then you draw another line. Okay, another line. This will be 25 mm from this side, and then a horizontal line. So now the horizontal line will be another line here, and then from here. Okay, so another line vertically. So this should be 10 mm from the corner, and this should be 10 mm. From here it is 25 mm. From here it is 10 mm. Everyone, can you? This is the margin. As everyone did this, then you go to the bottom. Okay, then you draw the nameplate. Okay, the nameplate is you can take like there's a nameplate scale is there. Later we'll see. Right now, just make a nameplate, and then your name number should be there. Okay, so for the time being, just make it like how much it is, 100 mm, and this will be uh, 50 mm. Then you change it to 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you just again write it, your name, metric number, and exercise. So, and you should use your template and use capital letters, name, all capital, metric number. Okay, so this you must do it for all the exercises. Very similar to that. First you make the margins, and then you have to make the nameplate. You understand what I'm saying here, all of you? So you want? I wasn't, not yet, not yet on the A4 sheet. No, A3 sheet. There are tools. Yes, you have to use the tools. With the drafter, yes, you have to buy the tools. Then another tools with the drafter on the A4 sheet. No, A3 sheet. A3 sheet. No, A4 sheet. A3. Could you repeat? I wasn't hear anything. Okay, not clear. Yes, we have tools. Okay, okay, okay. So let me show you what you have to do. Let me. So this is what we are doing now. The layouts. It's not shown here. One second, one second. I'll come. I'll come. The dimensions, section view. Yeah, that is right. He was right actually. So if you check your book, you'll be seeing it. Huh? And this book. Check your graphics book. I already gave it to you. Then you will find how to draw this. This is what we have done now. Actually, okay. So let me see what you have asked just now. Any questions? How do I draw the vertical line? What is the purpose of measuring those numbers? Is it for this draw or what? There are another tools. There are another tools with the drafter. Yes, there are several tools. You have to buy the tri square. You have to buy the protector. You have to buy the campus. Did you buy all those? Hmm? I told you in the first class. This is the third class. I think it's third week. Hmm? You have to buy the tri square. You have to buy the the set square. The For drawing the circles, you need a canvas. You need pencils, mechanical pencils, eraser, and so on. You don't buy anything. Only bought the mini drafter. Huh? Who is this guy? Somebody help him. He doesn't have any idea. Then the other guy is saying, "What is the purpose of measuring those numbers? We are not measuring those numbers. We are drawing the margins. You understand? This is a paper. It's a white sheet. This is A3 sheet. Let's say this is an A3 sheet. Watch it carefully. So from the A3 sheet, I first draw my margins. You understand? This is the A4 sheet. Okay. Fix the A4 sheet. Give a mini drafter, and then draw the margin. You know what is margin, right? The margins. So the margins are, first you mark this points, 2 points, 1, 2, 3 points. So these points are 25 mm from the edge. So then you join these lines, okay? These lines, and then you draw the line, okay? And then this is the margin here, 25. Then again here you mark 10 mm. So here this is 10 mm from the edge. Then you join this line, and then from here again 10 mm. You mark a point here, 1, 2, 3, 10 mm. So then you join this line as well. Do you understand? So I draw, sorry, I draw another line, and then I join this. So this is the drawing here also 10 mm. So this is the margin. You have to do that. Everyone understand this now? Please. First thing, whenever you take the paper, first draw the margins first. Yeah, please.
Doctor, doctor.
Yes.
Yes, I have a question. So you want us
Yep.
to take an A3 paper, right?
Yes.
Okay, and you want us to draw from the edge
From the
using
edge. Yeah.
a
From.
ruler, let's say.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, from the edge of the paper, 25
From.
millimeter and 15
Yeah.
millimeter, right?
10 mm. 10. For
10, 10.
the on
Yeah,
your
yeah, I
right side
see.
25. The remaining
Sorry,
all
my
are
bad.
10. Yeah.
My
All
bad.
10. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I see. I see it now.
Yeah. Yeah. Do it. Do it now. Yes.
Yeah, yeah, I got it. I got it. Thank you.
Okay. Fine. Everyone first draw the the margins. First, this is the first thing you have to do. Without doing margins, you should not draw anything. Okay, this is the first thing you have to do. On the left side, 25 mm. This is for just filing. Keep filing to file it. And the rest is 10 mm on all three edges. All right. Then the next important thing is from this corner on your right, take 100 mm, and then this is 50 mm. Let's say. Then you make what do you call it? Uh, the nameplate. So that's the nameplate. So the nameplate, you take one, two, three, four, five, and then you join it here again another one, and say this is your name, metric number, exercise. That's it. So you have to use the template to write this clearly, not freehand. So if you write freehand, it's okay, but you have to write it neat and clean. Okay. So it is like use a template. I told you to buy the template for the what do you call it for the lettering, right? So it should be name, then metric number, exercise. Your name, you have to write your metric number here. This is the first step you have to do in engineering drawing. Yep. Any questions?
Assalamu alaikum, doctor.
Salam. Yes.
I want to ask about the pencil. Uh, with this line, 10 centimeter HB or 3H,
HB
or
pen.
which?
Okay. The lines are 2H and the letters are HB.
Okay, thank you.
The lines are light lines, but there are your name and all. It's HB. So this is HB pencil, and the lines are you can use this line as the 2H or H. No problem. It is light lines. These are dark. Okay. Good. Yep. Anything you want? Let me see. What's your question? We draw in A3. Yes. How can I write the margin on the left and right? How can I write the margin? Pencil. Yeah. The mechanical pencil. Yes. what is the purpose of measuring those? No, no, no. It's, how do I draw the vertical line? So for the vertical line, uh, that's the problem actually. In this mini drafter, you cannot draw the vertical line. You have to use a steel rule or a scale. Okay, there's no other way now. Only horizontal line you can make it with your mini drafter. Vertical line, it's difficult. I know because your mini drafter is not supporting the vertical line, right? This is what you got, huh? Only the horizontal can be moved, not the vertical. That's the problem actually.
So,
So
doctor,
here,
right
there's
now,
yeah.
sorry to interrupt. Right now, I'm
Okay, no
doing
problem.
it outside of that. I'm not putting it inside. So I'm just using a ruler. I'm trying to make it parallel to the paper, and I'm using it. That's it. I'm not using
Yeah,
the
yeah.
whole thing. Is
No,
that
the
the
whole
right
thing you
way?
cannot use, but no, the horizontal you can use it. Vertical probably you cannot, but horizontal scale you can use it. You understand?
Yeah, yeah. The horizontal, I can use it, but the vertical, no, huh?
Yeah, vertical you cannot because vertical cannot be moved. So for the
Yeah,
vertical you may use a scale, but horizontal you must use this. Okay.
yeah.
In fact,
That's what I'm doing right
no
now.
no no in the vertical what you have to do, you have to use the tri squares. Let me show you. But right now you use the scale, no problem. For the margins you can use the scale, no problem.
Okay.
Right. Anything else? I hope
Thank you.
viewers. Oh, no problem. Okay, we draw in A3. Yes. Pencil. Yes. Any other questions? Good. Very nice. So I hope everyone draw this margin. So let's go for a break. I know now this is 6 o'clock and come back by another 10 minutes. You can come back. Okay. Yeah, please. You can ask me any questions if you want. Okay. Okay. So go for a break and come back. Yes.
Doctor, sorry, I will use A3 or A4
You can
sheet.
use A3 only, no A4 sheet anymore.
Okay, okay, okay. Thank you. Thank
Only A3. Right? All of you use A3, no A4 anymore. And no more freehand sketch. Now you use only the tools and your mini drafter. Careful. Don't use your hands, free hands anymore. Now onwards is only tools. What is the size of the small square? Okay, the size of the small square is uh, 10. Here I say I gave you 100 mm. See, this is 100. Uh, Let me show you. Okay, this is 100. The length is 100. And this is 50 for the time being. Later we will do it properly. Now, for the initially, now you can use only the 50 to 100. And each one will be now 10 mm. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. So this will be 5, this will be 100. Is that okay? Okay, go for a break and come back. Pencil. So the needle has to be sharpened as shown. Is there any question from you? Yes, all homeworks we have already. Good. Okay. Please, unless I'm happy. Okay. So then the function of the tools: T-square, triangle, compass, and circle template. That's why if one of your classmates asked me whether to buy the other tools, yes, these are the tools you must buy. You must buy the tools: T-square, triangle, compass, and circle template. And the T-square and triangles are used to make the straight line. Compass and circle templates are used to make the arc and circle. So how to use the compass? I think you know this already, so I will skip this. What you do as a general rule, press the needle to the center and then measure your compass with a scale. If it is 5 mm diameter, then you make it 2.5 radius. If it is 10 mm diameter, you make 5 mm radius. and then use this campus to make a circle in the paper as shown. Is that clear? Correct? You all have this campus with you now? So this is an engineering campus, so don't use the ordinary campus. So circle, first make the center point like that, and then put the needle at the center and keep the campus holder lightly and just rotate it to make the circle. Okay, it's easy. One or two times if you do, you will know that. And avoid using the eraser much because the drawing should be neat and clean. I always give some grades for the clean drawings, so don't erase the drawings continuously so that it look very awkward. Complete the circle. Then circle template, because I told you you buy this templates. I'm sure most of you bought the template for the standard circles. So first you make the center line as shown, and then bring your nameplate, or you can say the template, match with those two lines, and then you take the circle. Very important. I repeat again. First draw this. Okay. First you draw where exactly you need the circle. Then this plus line is almost a plus line. So the plus line should match with your template. When you see your template also has the same plus, and it should match. You understand, all of you? Then only your circle will be exactly where you want it. So this is a method to use the template, not the campus. There are two methods. One of the methods is to use the campus to draw a circle. The second one is to use the template as just now shown. Okay. First, mark the dot line, and then we draw this line, and then once this is done, then you bring your template, and then you draw the circle. Okay. All right. Okay. So now you know how to draw the circle by using a campus. At the same time, by using a circle template, because templates are generally used for standard diameters like 5 diameters, 10 diameters, 15, 20, and so on. Whereas a campus can be used for any diameters. Maybe it's some fraction of diameter, 7.5, 5.5, and so on, which is not available in a template. So if you need a standard diameter, you can use a template. If you use a non-standard diameter, then you can use the campus. Is that clear? Okay. All right. Drawing the horizontal line is easy in your mini drafter because you have horizontal movable slide you have. If you make it, if your paper is perfectly aligned with the vertical scale, then any horizontal line will be 90 degree to the vertical. So this is how you can make this. It's your mini drafter, and then move the blade to the right and draw the pencil. Now, drawing a vertical line, horizontal line is easy. Vertical line is a little difficult for you guys because your vertical scale cannot be moved. So what you should do, you must use a tri-square, or now you see how they do that. Okay, somebody asked me how to draw the vertical scale, and this is how you have to draw. Clear? Even you can use this for your for the margin to draw. For the margins, you can mark it and draw from with your scale. But inside the drawing margins, you can use the tri-square uh, to draw the vertical lines like this. Okay, so the triangle and the T can be slide anywhere, so you can draw a vertical line here. That clear? Now you see, you can move it anywhere, and you can draw any line here. Okay, so this is the vertical line. Just slide it there. Okay, right. So next one is the angles 45, 30, 60, and so on. It's very easy. You can use the tri-squares, triangles, in order to make the standard angles. If you have a non-standard angle, you can still use the protractor. Clear, everyone? To draw 45-degree angle with the mini drafter. So keep your horizontal arm of your mini drafter and slide the 45-degree tri-square angle, tri-square, and then you can draw anywhere if you want the 45 just now shown in the monitor. Any questions? No questions. Okay. Okay. So in both sides, you can make the 45-degree angle like this. Okay. Then similarly, we can draw the 30-degree and 60-degree angles by using the other T-square. We can say the tri-square rather. So in your mini drafter, instead of T-square, you have the horizontal arm. So the T-square shown in the slide is actually representing your mini drafter. So please keep it in mind. The mini drafter arm can be moved as the T-square does in this uh, presentation. So now it's 30-degree. You can draw. Previously we drew the 45. Now you are drawing the 30. So initially 30 degree, after that it's 60 degree. You got it? So this what do you call it? This angle previously, this is 30 degree, and the next one is 60 degree. Okay, so this is 60, this is 30. All right, clear? This will be 90 on the other side. So this is also 60 from the other side and 30 from the other side. So 30 and 60 is by using the other tri-square. Now, any other increments by using 0 degrees horizontal line, 15 degrees. So 45 minus 30. So first draw the so we can use all this if you quickly if you need this, or of course you can use the 30 plus 45 now. Initially it was 15, now it is 45. 75 degree can be made by using the tri-square like this. Initially it is 30 plus another 45. Correct? So here this is 30 and this is 45. So 45 plus 30, then this should be 75. Okay, this is 45, this is 30, so the whole thing is 75. So when you see that this is 90, 30, 45, 70, and so on. So all these things can be used by using the protractor. Okay, is that okay? Clear, everyone? So these are the basics to for all this. If you have any doubts, please ask me. Now let's go for the exercises. Is that clear, everyone? Okay. So now the first exercise is to draw the line passing through two given points. How to draw the line passing through two given points? Anybody? Yes, yes, yes. Clear. Prayer time after 5 minutes. Oh, yeah. Now 6:22. No, just now we are given the today is. So those who want to pray, you can go. Otherwise, just keep on. Okay. All right. So, guys, you all want to go for prayer, or what do you plan? Maybe 7 o'clock. What do you think? You want to go for prayer, you can go. Okay. And if you stick, then we'll just 5 minutes, so we can continue. So those who wants to break, you can go for the prayer and come back. Okay. Okay, no problem. All right. So now the first exercise is to draw the line passing through two given points. Listen very, very carefully, because I'm going to give this as a homework. So you all must finish it and submit it to me like you did last time. So each of these exercises will get you 1 mark. So I will let you know, but right now, just pay attention. How to draw the line passing through 2 points? It's very easy. Mark A and mark B. Use the triangle and rotate the pencil and just join it. It will not be very difficult. It's very easy. So this will not be an exercise. Just to learn it. Okay. By using the tri-square, we are joining 2 points. To bisect a line is an exercise. This is an exercise, okay? Exercise 1. To bisect a line, so you have to submit. So once I send you the exercise like I did last time, you can draw it. Okay, right now just learn how to draw. Okay, good. So given is AB, it can be any length, not to scale. It can be of any length. So our job is to bisect this. Means you have to separate it by two equal parts. You know, bisection means you have a line and you have to bisect it. Means exactly half of it you have to uh, let's say. So first you draw AB and then swing two arcs like you can see it from there. Given is AB, then swing two arcs of any radius more than the half of it. Then join it. Easy? Any questions? Correct? So now you may be wondering what is the what may be the bisect the line. Let me show you the bisection of the lines. So let me insert. Uh, New slide. Okay, let's see how we can do that. So what you do first, draw mark A, B. So this is A, B of any scale. It can be of any scale, and you draw it. You draw a line. Okay, this is the line, and then you take your compass here, and the arc should be more than half of it. So somewhere here you make an arc and put the same here and make another arc. So join these two. So that is the bisection of this. Okay. So now let's see how it does. Let's go back again. Watch it carefully. To bisect the line, given AB, swing two arcs at any radius more than half of it, greater than half. That is very important. And then you cross each other, mark the center point, the section points, and join those centers which meet each other, and that is the join the intersection points of the arcs. It's an intersection point, and then locate the midpoint. That is the bisection of your lines. Clear? Any questions? Okay. So this is the first exercise. Okay, guys, I'll give you 10 minutes to draw this now. Those who wants to go for the prayer, you can pray, and the rest you draw this first. Okay, that's for doing this exercise first. Okay, do it now. Draw AB of any size and bisect it. Okay, do this, and later you have to submit it to the blackboard. Okay, start doing it now. And if you have time, you can go for the prayer also. Okay, do the prayer, do the exercise now. Go on, go on. Your time starts now. In 10 minutes, yeah. Try it 10 minutes. If you want 1 hour, quick,
Doctor,
quick.
doctor, the
Yes.
exercise what you explain now.
Now, yes, do it now.
Can you repeat again? I don't clear. I don't understand clear. Can you
You
repeat?
see the no, no. You saw the. I've seen it. I've shown it two, three times. You have to
Yeah.
draw first A B a line. You just draw for any line, any length. Okay, it's of any scale. Then mark A B and take your compass and more than half of this line. Put the center as A and make an arc, and don't change the campus, put the campus on B, make another arc. So these two arcs intersect each other and mark those 2 points and join it. Then the joining point is the bisection of these two lines. I will show it the uh, slide again. Watch it.
Yeah, please.
Uh, Guys, the rest you can go for prayer and do this. Your time starts. So first A B. First you draw it, and then swing two arcs. Radius 1, you mark this arc. Same radius, put it B, take another arc. Then make this points of intersection and then join it. Okay? And then locate the midpoint, that is the bisection line.
Okay,
Bisect line.
doctor. This
Okay?
with
That's it.
compass or tools.
Tools, all tools, no more
Okay,
freehand.
okay.
No more freehands, guys. Don't ever use freehand sketch anymore. Your freehand
Thank
sketch
you. Thank
exercise
you.
is done.
Thank you.
Done. Now
Okay.
onwards, only use tools and your minute after. No more freehand. No more freehand. Careful. Freehand is finished yesterday. That's it. Okay, please. 10 minutes. Try it. Pencil, you can use the 2H for the arcs. Joining, you can use only 2H. Here, don't use any HB pencil. Okay?
Doctor, 2H good, right?
Yeah, 2H is good.
Okay, thank you.
You don't need to submit today. No, no, don't need to submit today. I will give some more time. I'll give 24 hours. Don't worry. This is just exercise. So you have to submit it later. I will give time. I'll give an exam. An information like that. I'll give you the question paper and then you do that for homework. Right now, just exercise. Just do the exercise. Yes, yes. Any size. Line can be of any size. Any size you can do that. Go on, do that first. Take AB, make the arc, and bisect it. Welcome back. So I hope everybody have done this exercise. So any problems so far? All you can divide or bisect a line, right? Two. So this could be a homework. I will send a separate homework later. One of the exercises is to bisect the line. Okay, the next. First we bisect the line. Now we are bisecting an angle. Okay. So this is a given angle. Can be any angle. A angle CAB. Okay. So this angle can be any angle. And we have to bisect this angle. So this can be any angle. Let's say it's an alpha. So we have to divide the angle equally so that this should be equal to this. Previously, we divide the line AB. This is bisection of the. So because of this, we made this, and another one is like this, and then we join it together. So I'm sorry about this, but now we are trying to uh, bisect the angle. Okay, and given angle is here. So now we check what you're going to do. Not for scale, so you can make CAB any angle. And first, take an arc of any radius from the center, the vertex as shown. You take any radius more than half of the line AB or AC and draw the arc as shown. Okay, or 1. Then swing the arc at any radius from the intersection point between the previous arc of two lines. So from this line, you make any radius, one arc here, another one arc here. So they will bisect each other, and this line and A will give you the exact half of the angle, bisection of the angle. Okay. So now draw the line, and that is the bisection of the angle now. Okay. So I repeat again, we try to bisect the line, right? So bisection of line we have seen. Now we are trying to make bisecting the angle. So take any angle CAB. First, take an arc A as center. The radius could be more than half of the AC or AB, the two lines, and then first swing it with an arc. So this arc cut at this side. Okay, these are the new points, and this radius can be more than half of this AB or AC. So first you mark it, and then this will be, let's say, and then after that remove your compass and put this as a center and take any angle and make another intersection. From this, take an arc R2, and same R2 take another the other point and make another arc. So that intersection will be the new intersection here. Okay, so this is the intersection, and then join this intersection with the middle one AB. So that is the intersection. That is the bisection of an angle. Okay, clear? Any questions? So now you see this is the new one. This angle is now equally made. So this Bisection means the total angle is now divided into two. Okay, so we make line half of the angle. Clear? Any questions? Any questions from this? Okay, so first we bisect the line, then we bisect the angle by this method. Each of this method must use a compass, take the arcs, find the intersection, take one more arc with the same radius from the intersection points, join it, and that intersection with the original one will bisect the angle. Any questions? Okay, what the dimension of R2? Any dimension. R2 must be the same. That's the thing. You can take any dimension. Okay. So if you take that angle should not change. The same angle use R2 on both intersections. That is the most important because R2 must be the same and R1 is the same here. So this is the main condition. Then you can intersect each other. Clear? Okay. So before you go for your homework, I recorded this entire class and you check it again. You hear this record again if you have any doubts, and then you try to draw your homework. So there will be one more homework which contains bisection of angle, bisection of line, and so on. Okay, the next one is draw the line parallel to a given line and passes through a given point. Okay, okay, right. So next is to draw the line parallel to a given line and pass through a given point. So now what they want us, you have to draw a line, should pass through this C, and also it must be parallel to this line. Let's say this is AB. You have to draw a parallel line passing through this. Okay, this should be parallel. So that is the what we want now. See how we can do that. So first draw a line, and then over the line you use uh, the the triangle, 45 triangle tri square, and then place it like that, and use the other one and slide it and mark a line, remove it, and then draw the line. Okay, so I'll repeat again. Put this, then other triangle here, then move it, slide it, and then draw it. Okay, so now this line is passing through C and is parallel to the original line. So I repeat again the third time. It will be another exercise to you. You are using your tri-square, the 45-degree tri-square, and the big one, big side, big face of it is parallel to or coinciding the line. And then use the other triangle as a base so that it can be slide so that it will pass through the line C, pass to the point C, and then draw the line, and that line will be parallel to the original line. Okay, any questions? This is the third exercise. Okay, these two exercises now you start doing it now. I'll give you another 10 minutes quickly, as quick as possible. You have to draw a bisection angle and draw another parallel line quickly. If you have any doubts, let me know. Only this class I'm giving you some time. Next class we will make it quicker because this is the first class. you are using your mini drafter on the paper. So if you have any problems, you can ask me. Do it now. These two exercise now. So first go for the bisectional angle. Try it first. Okay, quick, quick, go for it. If you have any questions, do let me know. 5 minutes, maybe. Each problem 5 minutes. Bisection of angle and draw the parallel line. Each will have to be finished within 10 minutes now. Go on quickly. If you have doubts, just ask me online. If you have any doubts, when you draw, do let me know. Any questions? Draw both. Yes, draw both. First bisect the angle, then the parallel line you have to draw. The same A3 sheet within the margin you have to draw it. Don't use separate A3 sheets. This all this exercise maybe you can use it in one paper. Okay, so let's go to the next exercise. Now this time we are drawing the, initially we draw the parallel line. Now to draw the parallel to a given line with a specified distance. Okay, so the distance is r, just any r you can say. Initially the line, parallel line, passed through a point, now with specific distance. So how we do that? This line and r is given, so take the r and draw an arc from any point. Then again use the tri-square on the other one, which will cross the tangent, and that will give you the distance r. Okay, so I repeat again, we are trying to draw a line parallel to a given line with a particular specific distance r. So the r is already given, the line is also given. So take the arc as a distance, mark a point on the line anywhere, and then make an arc like this. Now use the tri-square like you did before, the other two square to slide, but the only difference this time is instead of that point, now you have to take the tangent of the arc, where the arc tangent should be matched with the tri-square edge, and then you have to draw the line. Now that line is parallel to this line as well as at a distance r. Okay, I think this is easier. And if somebody asks me a question, right? What is asking? How many homework? I will, now you do the exercise. I will give you the homework separately. Don't worry. That time, I will give you a separate homework. Okay. Homework is basically for you know, like if 40 marks for the homework. So each homework is 5 marks, means at least you need 8 homeworks. Okay, minimum. So be prepared.
Doctor, sorry, I mean now just exercise, right? Not homework or
This is no. This is not the homework. I will send the homework separately, of course.
okay, okay, thank you, thank you. It's clear now.
But the homework is similar. Maybe I will ask you to draw the parallel line. I will ask you to draw the bisection of an angle. Anything I will ask you, and use the same method. You have to draw it and send it to me. Okay, you got my point? Okay. When you will receive the email. Don't worry. You will receive the email. Maybe this week you have 2 days holidays, so I might send the homework probably tomorrow. Okay. Then I'll give you again 24 hours or maybe 48 hours. So you have to draw everything and take a picture and submit. Okay. Homework will be usually 24 for 48 hours. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Don't worry. That I will give you. Of course, you need some time to do it properly because this is your grade. So, yeah. Good. Yeah. Go on. Go on. And all in one
Yes,
paper.
doctor,
Yes. Yes. All in one paper. Yes. Yes.
yes, doctor,
All
please
that.
give us more time, like 2 days or three.
Yeah, yeah. Don't worry. 48 hours
Yes,
usually I'll give. 2 days. 2 days I will give. Don't worry.
yeah, two
Maybe
days, good.
more. Yeah, yeah. No, no. Yeah, of
Thank
course.
you, thank
Because
you.
it's your grade, I will give you enough time. Don't worry.
Okay, thank
Yeah.
you.
So,
Can we go? Can we go?
no, no, no. You still have 1 hour to go. So
Okay.
wait for a while because the class is for 3 hours, right? And on in all paper. Yeah, not two homework. Maybe 3 or 4 in the same paper. Okay. So today, whatever you draw, that from that exercises, I'll give you 2 3 homework for your grades. So that's the thing. All right. Okay, let's go for the next homework. Not homework. This is an exercise. Because right now what we are doing, I am giving you some exercise so that you familiarize yourself to draw. Okay, so later you can use your sheets and you draw better uh, drawings to get good grades. So right now what I'm doing is just exercises for you to practice. You understand? You can keep the same as it is and you can send to me as a homework, but that time you may lose some marks because this time you may do some mistakes. You erase it, so it will not be very clean. So just take this as an opportunity to practice yourself so that you can do the homework later in relaxed and doing it properly. You get good grades. That's the idea. Okay. Okay, now the next exercise is, I hope you all finished now, correct? Did you finish? You have any trouble? I repeat again how you draw the parallel line with the distance r. So first you draw the line, mark a point, take the radius, exactly how much radius is given, and mark this arc. And then use the similar method, put the tri-square parallel to this line and use another tri-square to slide it. So when you slide it, and this should match or coincide with the tangent of the arc, and draw the line parallel to the tangent, or draw the tangent actually, and that tangent will be parallel to the line, the blue color line, at a distance r. Clear? This is one of the exercise, and maybe one of the, what do you call it, a homework I might give or I might not give. I'll give like 5 questions, means 5 marks. So today we have discussed at least now 3 or 4. Now we discussed about bisection of lines, bisection of angle, then draw a parallel line pass through a point, and the fourth one is draw a parallel line pass through at a distance r. So we have seen four. We have done four practices exercises now. Okay, let's go to the next one. To draw the line perpendicular, initially, now first we have finished the parallel line. Now perpendicular line, it is very easy. At a given point C, so you use the same tri-square here, and then just watch it carefully. Now we have to use the perpendicular line by using the tri-square, so that this will be a perpendicular to the previous line. Okay, I repeat, initially we discussed about the how to draw the parallel lines. Now we are going to see how to draw a perpendicular line. You know what is perpendicular and parallel, right? All of you. Perpendicular means, so this is perpendicular line, right? Um, Initially we have tried to draw a parallel line, correct? Now it's going to be a perpendicular line. Where is it? I can't. My system is not working. Let's see. Okay, so initially we have drawn a parallel line. So parallel line is a line which keeps the same distance between them. That is the parallel line. The perpendicular line is a line which has 90-degree here. So that is the perpendicular line. Okay, so you should be, will be exactly the perpendicular line. So how to draw the perpendicular line? Just now we have seen it. So first, this is the line. Let's say A, B, and mark a point C on the line to draw the perpendicular line. Then bring the tri-square. Keep the tri-square on the align with the line, and then put the tri-square 3060 size tri-square sliding on the other side. Now remove the previous one, rotate it, and then put the right angle side, slide over it, and then you draw the line now at the C, and automatically that will become a perpendicular line to the blue color line. Is that okay? So this is how we make the perpendicular line. So now we have seen 5 exercises today. This is another method. Yeah, this way also you can do that. By using the tri-squares, you can draw the perpendicular line. Okay, I will repeat it again. This is the second method. The first one is revolve method. Second one is adjacent side method. So you put the tri-square like this, another one, and just move it, slide it until it reaches the point and draw it. So now that will become a perpendicular line to the line given. So you can use either of this method in your homework. Okay, the homework it will be clearly given. Draw a perpendicular line to this line, or draw a parallel line at your distance, or draw or bisect the line, or bisect an angle, and so on. Okay, any questions? Then the other one is using campus. This is pretty easier. Make an arc any radius that will intersect the line at AB, and take another radius R2. R2 should be greater than R1. And then you make one more arc which intersect at each other on these two and join it. So this will be the other way of doing the perpendicular line. So if I ask you to draw the perpendicular line, there are three methods. You can do it any of these three methods to draw the perpendicular line. Okay, right now I'll give you a 5 minutes time. You can use any of these three methods and draw a perpendicular line first. Okay, go for it. So if you find any difficulty, do let me know, because this is going to be your homework. Probably I will send the homework. Maybe I'll ask you to draw the perpendicular line by using the campus. So do it now. If you have any questions, you just let me know. Any difficulty? I want to know the distribution grades for the subject. Okay, check the first class I mentioned it. Anyway, first you draw it. Later I will tell you before the end of the class. I will tell you. First, try this exercise first. Don't interfere with the class, with your grades and all. Grades will come. Don't worry now. Now you just concentrate on your exercises. This will give you the grades. So careful. So use any one method first and try to draw a perpendicular line using any of this method, using the tri-square or using the campus. Do only one exercise, and if you have any doubts, just ask me right now. Go on. 5 minutes. Remember, if you don't do that, then it's very difficult for you to do the homework. If your homework is wrong, this time I'm going to be very strict. I'll give you 0 marks. Careful. I'm giving you as a practice so that you can ask me questions. That's the idea behind this. And don't waste your time. Since I do not watch you, don't waste your time. Use your mini drafter, use the campus, use the tri-square, and if you have doubts, you have problems, do let me know. Because the midterm exam is going to be in the university physically, so there you cannot, if you, you know, If you don't do it now, you cannot do it there. I want to
Doctor,
know the distribute grades for the subject. Yes, go on.
Doctor, I want to ask you, in the exam in the university, I must bring my
Hmm.
mini drafter with me.
Yes, you have to bring your minute after. Absolutely, everything you have to bring. You have to bring your
Okay,
papers,
okay,
everything you have to bring. I will only
okay.
give you the question paper. Yes,
Mm. How many hours the exam? Maybe.
the exam will be 3 hours.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, yeah, 3 hours. Okay, please go on. Continue the exercise. If you have any doubts, please. Okay. So this is the grades distribution. Attendance and portfolio 10%. Midterm exam 20%. Final exam 40%. Homework assignments, including the all this, will be around 30 to 35%. Okay, just keep it as a picture and okay. Whoever asked, is it okay? Good. So don't ask me again. Those who joined this class recently, this is your grade distribution. Attendance and portfolio is very important. 10%. Exams 20%. Final exam 40%. Yeah, please go on.
Doctor, sorry, I want to ask you about Protifol. I must bring Protifol with me, or to put all my example, or what I do.
Oh, no, no, no! This you cannot bring it everything. You have to do it without watching anything. That's an exam. You just bring your
Okay,
mini drafter and white sheet, blank sheet. Then exam question paper will be given, and you have to draw it without any assistance. Okay,
okay,
that's
okay.
an exam. Yeah, okay. All
But
right. So now, okay,
I
good.
don't need
Right now,
many people.
right now, you just please stop discussing about the exams. I will inform it as the time comes. Right now, please concentrate on the portfolio. Is like it's kind of again a homework. You know how much you scored, and finally depends on your attendance. I'm giving you another 5%. Okay, so portfolio is like your performance, overall performance. All right. So that's what I told you. If you have 100% attendance, I will give you one grade. So that 5% is that grade. So careful. Okay. Now you see we have so far we have seen five types of exercises today. Bisection of lines, bisection of angle, then draw the parallel line, point, I mean parallel line pass through a point, and then draw a parallel line at a distance r, then draw a perpendicular line with two different methods. One is the by using the chi-square, other one is by using angle or the campus. Okay, so among these five, then any questions? What questions you have? Let me see. I lost 4 marks. Okay, clear. Yes. Okay. Let's go back to the discussion now. Let's see the next exercise. To draw the line perpendicular to a given line from a point not on the line. So this is adjacent slide method. This just now we have seen. So any one of this method you can use it. Okay. All right. Not on the line. Okay. This is a perpendicular line by using the. There are several methods in drawing the perpendicular line. So you can use any one of the method. Depends on the question. Okay, there are several methods we have seen now. You see, uh, the next one is 30. We have already seen. Um, okay, we have seen this perpendicular line at a given point. So at the given point, we have to draw, and this is the D given point. Adjacent side method, you can use the tri-squares if the point is given. Okay, this is the point C is given, that's why you can. Next one is what if the point is not on the line. Okay, if the point is not on the line, you have to draw a line perpendicular to a given line from your point not on the line. So how to do this? Take any arbitrary point and take the radius r1 that will intersect the line and mark this line AB. Then from there, you take another R2. R2 is must be the same for both A and B, and then you can join this. That will be again will give you the perpendicular line because it's using the campus, and the other one is um, by using the chi-square. Okay, is it clear so far? Because the 15-degree and all is very easy. So let's see. So far, how many methods we have seen? Okay, so far we have seen bisection of line, bisection of angle, drawing parallel lines to a point, drawing parallel lines to a distance, and drawing perpendicular line on a line and or a point with or not on the line. So all these methods, the perpendicular line, we are using two methods. One is by using the tri-square, other one is by using the campus. Okay, so I don't know how many of you have done this exercises right now. So if you have done something now, it will be easier for you to uh, the R2 with the same size. You can take R2 any arbitrary, but the R2 should not be changed. That's the point here. Okay, you should not change the R2. Uh, Now you see here, your question is the point C is here. So first from point C, you take R1, and this intersect at A and B, and from here A and B you take R2, any R2 above half of more than half of it, then take an arc and without changing the R2 put it on point B, and that will cross here. So now we are not bisecting them, we are just making the what do you call it, the perpendicular line. Okay, this this line is not on the line. So the very important thing is this C to R1, which intersect A and B, that is fine because that is depend upon this in the distance. But R2 can be any arc which is more than half of the AB, and you make R2 unchanged, which should intersect each other when you make an arc from A with the same R2, make the arc at B, which will meet at one point, and that point should pass through C and which is perpendicular to AB. That's the idea. So that is D, and D and C both point, and that connects, that line will be the perpendicular line to AB. Guys, please remember these are just the method of geometrical constructions. You may not use it in the future, but this is how the computer normally works. So by knowing this, actually you are later, if you become a software engineer or a CAD engineer, this will help you to prepare the program, and also it will help you how the perpendicular line works, or how to draw the perpendicular lines, construct by constructing the mathematical, or in a mathematical way, because this all can be done in easily by using a software, you know that. But as an engineer, you should know mathematically the geometry how you can draw it. So this will give you more idea as an engineer for you in your future career. That's the idea here. These are simple exercises for you to know how these perpendicular, parallel, and angle lines are generally made. So each one of this homework will fetch you 1 mark. So you must be very careful. If you miss this points, do the. I mean, please check the record again, the record of this lecture, and do your homework carefully, because otherwise you will be losing your grades. So that's the requirement here. So next is easier. Make 15-degree. We have seen it already. So the line is there by using this tri-square. Just make the 15-degree with the line which is passing through this at a given point. So I repeat again. This is the 15-degree from the horizontal. So what you do first, uh, draw a line, to draw a line 15-degree at a given line and pass it through a given point. So a line is given and point is given. So first you have to draw this line. So by keeping it as a right angle to this, and then you slide it and you draw it for 15-degree. So this is very easy. So this may not be your homework. So this is just for information, how to draw 15-degree, 30-degree, and so on, because this is very, very easy by using a protractor or any other method. So this is not going to be an exercise. This is just for information. So it's not an exercise. So drop it. And similarly, you have 30-degree. We have seen it previously. So you can, how we can draw it by using the similar method. You keep on increasing 15-degree. Remember that in the first previous slide we have seen 0, 15, 30, 60, and 45. Of course, and even 75 we have seen 45 plus 30. So these are pretty easy now. 75 is 45 plus 30. So he is using the 45 angle, and adding that 30 will give you the this is 45, this is 45, and this is 30. So 45 plus 30 will get you the 75 angle. These are pretty easier, so you don't need to do all these things. It is just for information. Okay, I think we have seen how many exercises today. We have seen what time you will put the homework. You will receive an email like what you did last time. Don't worry. Maybe tomorrow, not today. You will receive the email. So, guys, today what we have seen so far, the time is now 7:40. Okay, let me go for a summary of what we have discussed this today in today evening. Because radius and all, we will see it in the next class. So, right from the beginning, let's go quickly what we have discussed tonight, today, or tonight maybe. So, we started with yeah, this is very important. This is the most important part of our discussion today. How to use the mini drafter and how to fix A3 sheets and how to prepare it for an engineering drawing uh, profession rather. So the general practice is to draw the margin with 25 mm on the left side. The remaining side, the rest of the sides will have 10 mm with the edge, and you have to draw the lines in order to make the margins first. So once the margin done, then only you have to draw anything inside. That's the first requirement. If anyone submit me a paper, a drawing without margin, usually you will lose full marks. I will give zero. So very careful you must be. Margin is extremely important, and then also the nameplate, because I want to see the name metric number very clearly. And don't write it manually. Your freehand sketch is already done. No more freehands. So you must write the letters clearly with your template so that it should be very legible, very neat, clean. So 50 into 100 mm nameplate you have to make, and from there you make five uh, rows, two column table, and the first row you write the name, your name, then metric number, and then your homework number, homework one or two you have to write. These two are very important, so you will get at least marks for grades for these two. If you miss the nameplate, you will lose at least about 10 to 25% of your grades, and if you miss the margin, probably you will lose the entire 100%. Okay. Then we start discussing about these are pretty simple. We are not going to use this pencil, but how we are using the campus. Then we started discussing about tri-square, t-square, triangles, compass, and circle template in order to make some arcs, straight lines in the drawing. So initially we discussed with how to use the campus, and then how to make the circle, and how to make the circle by using a template, and then we started with our geometric constructions. So horizontal line by using the mini drafter, it is easy because we have a sliding horizontal arm. So you just push up and down. You can draw any horizontal line anywhere in your sheet. Whereas the vertical scale is immovable, so you might use the triangles or a steel rule in order to make the vertical lines sliding over the horizontal arm or scale. So this is how you can draw the horizontal line by using the t-square. You have a mini drafter with you. All of you have now, and by using the triangle, you can draw the vertical line, any vertical line, sliding it anywhere on the surface of on the edge of the horizontal um, scale in your mini drafter, of course. So then 45, 75, 30, and so on. We have discussed how to draw these lines, angular lines by using triangles. We have two tri-squares. One is 45, 45, 90. Other one is 30, 45 or 30, 60, 90. So you can draw different angles by using these three triangles. Then incremental, so we have 75 or even 15 degree. So you subtract 45 to 30, you will get 15. This is what you have done later. And of course 30, 45, 60 are standard angles. And 75 will be 40 plus, 45 plus 30 you can use in order to get. And then there was a question, who's this guy? What is your question? We need to use template to write the name. Yes, you have to use the template. Don't try to write on your own hand. That'll be a lot difficult. So better you go to the shop, buy some templates for writing capital letters. Don't try to write your own. That will be very awkward. So careful. If you use a template, it will be a lot easier. You will get good grades. I'm not saying you do not, but if you write on your own, many times you are not legible. You know that. So be careful. The template will be 2 real or maybe maximum 10 real. So that will give you some good grades. Yeah, right. Okay. Then we start discussing about the line passing through points. So this is very easy. Then bisection of line. So take AB and by using the campus, take R1 more than half of the line, and take two arcs, intersect each other at 2 points, and joining the 2 points will bisect the line AB. Again, what's your question? What tool I have to draw? What tool I have to draw? What tool? I'm sorry. Are you in engineering drawing or what? I have to use to draw R2. You have to use the campus. You have to use the compass. R2 means radius means campus. Okay. Oh, yeah. You can use H pencil. Yeah, right. H. What do you mean? You are laughing or what? You must be very happy. I believe you are asking me H or 2H, right? Or you are laughing. Anyway, okay, that's fun. Um, it depends, like the line should be, you can use 2H. It's always better. Uh, Anyway, what I really care is the clean and neat drawing. That will give you the better grades. Okay, don't make it like like a road, a Harmayan road. Don't do the roads on the paper. Draw the lines. Sometimes people used to make roads, 5 lane, 6 lane roads. We don't need that. Okay, if you make roads, probably you lose marks. So keep the drawings clean, neat, and tidy. So that will fetch you more grades. Okay, good. Always use H or 2H pencil. Right now, don't use HB. HB is only for your nameplate, your name, metric number. You may use HB. Remaining all, you might use only H, maximum H and 2H. Don't use HB. Okay, bisection of lines. R1 can be made by using compass. Uh, all right. So the next one is bisection of angle. So the angle will be given CAB, and that any angle not to scale, you can make an radius R1 from A, which bisect the line C and B. And from the intersection, you can take any R2 arbitrarily, then which will cut each other on the point C. Then now join that point to the A, that will bisect the angle. Okay, then parallel line through pass to a given point is very easy by using the triangle. Slide it, and then by the time it reaches C, just draw the line that will be parallel to the blue color line. That's the first method. And then the second method is now to draw the parallel line at a distance by using the campus. So take the radius r, which is given the distance r, then take any point and draw an arc, and again using the triangle and slide it to the tangent of the arc, then make a line, parallel line. Now that line is parallel to the previous line at a distance r. Okay, this one exercise. Then perpendicular line, there are several methods for perpendicular lines. The first method is using the tri-square again, and by simply sliding it 45 triangle, you can directly draw it. The other method is using the compass by making an angle. Uh, Again, this is the one. Using compass, take R1, and then which will cut at intersect at this line at AB. Then from A, take R2, more than half of the distance AB, and make an arc R2. Without changing R2, take B as the center and make similar arc which will cut intersect each other, and that be D, and join D with AB, that is a perpendicular line. Then another method is by using the triangles. It's pretty easier. And by using the campus again, from any arbitrary point, it will cut, it intersect at A and B. And again, what we have done similarly previous, and then you join it, D, you will get a perpendicular line. Then 15 degree, we have already seen it, 30, 45, 75, and so on by using the triangles, which is perhaps pretty easier, so which are not in your exercise. This is just for your information. 75 and so on. Okay, so 40 plus 30, 45 plus 30 will give you 75. 45 minus 30 will give you 15 degree. So the remaining all the angles you can draw it by using what do you call it, protractor. Okay, so we come to the conclusion of this today's class. We have 5 more minutes to go. If you have any questions, queries about the today's class, you have 5 more minutes to go. So tonight or tomorrow, I will send you the second homework. Again, 5 marks, and this time 5 marks. You have to draw 5 different types of maybe bisection of line, bisection of angle, and maybe a perpendicular line, a parallel line. So you'll get 5 marks. Maybe you will get it from there. So please, the lecture is so long today. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, it's always 3 hours is quite long, you know. I think why you feel so long because today you have to do some work. That's why. Otherwise, it'll be a lot easier. But today I think you brought your mini drafter and you have to do some work, so it's always long. And believe me, some example of midterm. Don't worry about your exam. I am there for you. I will give you a model exam before you go for the exam. So you don't worry at all about your exam. All you need to know is how to draw. That is more important. Okay. Before you go for the exam, I will give you some idea. Don't worry at all. I'm telling you. Just concentrate on your homework. If you get homework ready, you will pass. Don't worry about that. Okay, then today is I will put at least 8 homeworks. Minimum 7 to 8 homeworks will be ready. Okay, so that's how it works. 8 into 5, 40 marks. Today, yeah, not tomorrow. I will send you. Tomorrow, I will send you the homework so you can do it like what you did last time. So thank you very much, guys. I know it's a very long, hard session, and I hope you enjoyed. And I repeat again, don't worry about your exam and all. I will take care of it. Just concentrate on how to draw. Okay, that's very important. Give more exercise and read and listen to the same record again and again so that you can try it at home. Okay. Thank you very much for all your patience and cooperation. We'll meet on next week, same time. Until then, good night. Have a very nice evening, and we'll meet again. Thank you very much. Bye bye. The class is dismissed, all of you.